In the world of fine writing, the nib is the soul of the pen. It transforms simple ink into a legacy of thoughts and personal expression. The perfect flow of ink is not a coincidence, but a result of centuries of engineering combined with the most precious materials known to man. We begin with 18-karat gold, a material chosen for its unique balance of enduring beauty, chemical resistance, and the perfect amount of natural flexibility. Precision is paramount from the very first second. Every milligram is accounted for, ensuring that each nib meets the strict standards of luxury and performance. This gold is more than just currency. It is the raw foundation of a writing instrument that will likely outlast its owner for many generations. Within this high-tech sanctuary, the ancient art of goldsmithing meets modern mechanical engineering to create something truly extraordinary from these solid, heavy bars. The secret lies in the alloy. 75% pure gold is blended with copper and silver to achieve the ideal hardness and iconic warm luster. Inside the high-frequency furnace, temperatures soar above 1,000 degrees Celsius. The solid metal surrenders to the heat, becoming a glowing, molten river of light. The pouring process is a delicate ballet of heat and gravity. The molten alloy fills the mold, taking its first steps toward becoming a fine tool. Consistency is key. The molten metal must be free of air bubbles or impurities to ensure the final nib is strong and free of defects. As the metal solidifies, it locks in the proprietary molecular structure that gives these nibs their famous springiness and durability during the writing process. The raw ingot is now ready. It carries the weight of luxury, but it requires massive mechanical force to reach its final functional state. Even at this stage, any imperfection leads to rejection. Only the most perfect gold castings are allowed to proceed to the rolling and thinning phase. The transformation continues. What was once a thick block will soon become a thin, flexible ribbon of gold through a series of intensive mechanical steps. Force and precision converge here. The gold is squeezed through hardened steel rollers, beginning a journey of extreme thinning and molecular realignment. Each pass through the mill reduces the thickness by fractions of a millimeter. This cold working process increases the tensile strength and elasticity of the gold. The gold ribbon grows longer, stretching out like a shimmering path of light. The machine monitors every micron to ensure absolute uniformity across the entire length. Tolerance is measured in microns. For a knife to write perfectly, the gold strip must be exactly the right thickness to provide the necessary tension. Automation ensures that human error is eliminated. The gold strip is handled with extreme care to avoid even the smallest scratch on its precious surface. Once the target thickness is achieved, the gold is wound into coils. It looks like silk, but it possesses the strength of high-grade engineering metal. These coils are the feedstock for the stamping process. They represent hours of careful temperature control and mechanical pressure to reach this refined state. The factory floor hums with a rhythmic mechanical pulse. This is where raw material is tamed and prepared for its ultimate purpose as a nib. Final inspection of the strip is a manual process. A master craftsman looks for any inconsistencies that the machines might have missed during the rolling. Now the gold enters the stamping phase. This is where the iconic shape of the nib is born from the flat, a shimmering ribbon of 18-karat gold. With 50 tons of pressure, the die strikes the gold. Each punch creates a perfect silhouette of a nib, while every scrap is saved for recycling. These blanks are the skeletons of the final product. Though flattened, they will soon be curved and engraved with the marks of luxury and quality. The curving process gives the nib its structural integrity. This shape allows it to hold ink and provide the spring-back action readers love so much. Modern lasers take over for the artistry. Intricate patterns and brand hallmarks are etched into the gold with a level of detail impossible by hand. The 18-karat mark is a promise of quality. It tells the user they are holding a tool made from 75% pure gold, crafted to last. Each nib is now a piece of art. The complex geometry and delicate engravings are a testament to the fusion of heavy industry and fine jewelry. But gold is too soft to write with directly. To ensure a lifetime of smooth writing, we must add a material harder than the gold itself. Behold the iridium. These tiny spheres of extremely hard platinum group metal will become the actual point of contact between the pen and the paper. Through a process of micro-welding, the iridium is permanently bonded to the gold. This creates a writing surface that is virtually immune to wear and tear. At this stage, the tip is still a raw bead. It requires shaping and slitting to become a functional instrument capable of controlled ink delivery. The most terrifying step, the slit. A diamond-edged blade, thinner than a human hair, cuts through both the iridium and the gold to create the channel. Coolant keeps the gold from warping during the cut. This slit must be perfectly centered to ensure an even distribution of ink to both tines. Under the microscope, we see the perfection of the cut. While a gap of exactly 0.1 millimeters allows for the perfect capillary action of ink. Smoothing the slit is vital. Any burr or roughness would catch on the paper, ruining the smooth writing experience that users expect from a gold nib. The heart hole, or breather hole, is added next. It allows air to enter the pen as ink leaves, maintaining a constant and reliable flow. Each nib is scanned by high-resolution cameras. AI-driven software checks for symmetry, slit width, and tip alignment with a level of scrutiny no human could match. The iridium tip is then ground into its final shape, extra fine, medium, or broad. This determines the character of the writer's handwriting. Despite all the technology, the final tuning is often done by hand. A master nibsmith ensures the two tines are perfectly aligned for a scratch-free experience. With the construction complete, the nib is clean. The helmet is now ready for the final cosmetic and performance stages before it reaches the customer's hand. To achieve a mirror shine, the nibs spend hours in a vibratory bath. Thousands of tiny ceramic shapes gently polish the gold to a brilliant luster. This gentle friction removes any microscopic surface imperfections, leaving the gold with a deep, liquid-like glow that defines high-end luxury writing instruments. The human touch returns for the final inspection. A specialist looks for any cosmetic flaws, ensuring the nib is as beautiful as it is functional. The finished nib is a marvel of engineering. It represents the perfect intersection of metallurgy, mechanical precision, and the timeless art of handwriting. But beauty is nothing without performance. Every batch is tested on automated machines that simulate kilometers of writing to ensure the iridium never fails. We look for the perfect line. No skips, no hard starts, just a continuous, a reliable flow of ink that responds to the slightest pressure from the hand. From extra fine to broad, each nib offers a different personality. They are the tools of poets, presidents, and dreamers around the world. The 18-karat gold nib is now complete. It is a symbol of status, but more importantly, it is a partner for life's most important words. When the NIB touches paper, the journey of manufacturing ends, and the journey of creation begins. It is the ultimate expression of human precision. Experience the pinnacle of writing culture. This is the art of mechanical precision forged in gold and dedicated to the power of the written word.